Now, a few weeks ago, I highlighted some badassery happening in France where officials declared that grocery stores could no longer waste food and new commercial buildings have to be built with solar panels and/or plants on the roof. Well, France has yet again done something that is both awesome and yet sadly just plain common sense. Sadly, because not only are we not doing this, we're doing the opposite. What is it? A French court has ruled that it is unconstitutional to cut off water to anybody if they can't afford to pay for it. Because water is a human right, and maybe if we spent more time working for human rights as opposed to privatizing and selling them off to sociopathic corporations, we wouldn't have so many fucking people that can't afford water. It is absolutely insane that someone should be without water in the richest country in the world. What started in Detroit last year is happening again. In Detroit again, and elsewhere. Right now, thousands of people in Baltimore have had or will have their water shut off, and in many cases through no fault of their own. Meanwhile, businesses that owe literally millions in unpaid water bills could host their own damn slip-and-slide party because they won't be suffering through lack of water. For a more in-depth discussion on this, check out our piece on the Baltimore water shutoffs here. To wrap up this week, let's Google some shit. The water discussion is something that is and will be a focal point as we continue to face epic shortages due to drought and misuse. Fracking, cough, cough. But there's a lot more to the waterfront. Bad pun, sorry. There's a lot more to the water issue than shutoffs and climate change, and I'll get to that in a second. But first, Google this. Let me Google that for you. Click on the first link and then type in Food and Water Watch. Go to the link below and hit preview. Is that the most wonderful thing you've seen on the internet in a while? Next time someone asks you about, say, the TPP or Black Lives Matter or my show, send them a Let Me Google That For You link. Totally priceless. But I actually did want to also have you check out Food and Water Watch once you get to that page. Food and Water Watch is an organization that fights for food and water rights, standing up to corporations and corrupt politicians, policies, and laws in the name of people and planet over profit. Their site is filled with information to educate, inspire, and bring out the agitator in all of us. Everything from fighting fracking to the ills of desalination, how to protect your tap water, and how to kick the bottled water habit. And that's just water. Their food fight includes the GMO movement and factory farms, from antibiotics to overcrowding and animal cruelty. So once you've dug into the sickly stench of hog lagoons and the putrid privatization of our water, you can click on the Take Action tab to get involved in the movements for food and water rights across the country.